Well, switching gears here, today is a sobering day in Utah in terms of safety on our roads. Today actually begins the 100 deadliest days on Utah roads, and we're already seeing a major uptick in deadly crashes just this year.
It doesn't have to be this way. All day today and all summer long, we're talking about ways to stay safe on the road to zero fatalities, from advice from the experts to stories on how these crashes are impacting lives all across our state.
So first, let's turn to news specialist Kara Bracken. Kara, it's really easy to get caught up in the numbers as they start to climb, but the big picture behind the numbers is the person, the people, and the lives who are forever changed when we have a deadly crash.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're hearing from a widowed crash survivor who's sharing her story in hopes that it's going to help somebody down the line. And she says why now is not necessarily the time to stop the bad driving, but all the time for days to come past these 100 deadliest days.
I tell people all the time, I married the boy that I loved since I was 12.
That's Jordan with their husband Devin and their then 2-year-old little girl Lila. That photo taken before December 23rd, 2018. That day, Jordan, Devin, and Lila were on their way to see the Christmas lights at Temple Square when a drowsy driver fell asleep at the wheel, crossing over several lanes, finally crashing into the Siemens car head-on.
No parent could ever possibly prepare for that day that I had to explain to her that Daddy was asleep and he was never going to wake up and that we were never going to see him again.
Fast forward, her daughter is now 5 years old.
She owns her narrative. She's very much aware of what happened to us, and when people ask, you know, about her dad, she'll be very open and say, my daddy died in a car accident, and she'll tell people how.
Jordan sharing her story along with messages from UDOT, Utah Highway Patrol, and the Department of Public Safety as the state enters into its 100 deadliest days, that there's a person, in this case, a husband, dad, and friend, behind every wheel.
So I think people can look at a statistic and think, I don't fall in that category. This is something that if you drive in a car, you fall under that statistic and you fall into that data.
Right now, Utah fatalities are the highest they've been in more than 2 decades at this time of year. From January 1st to May 26th, 116 fatalities. In 2021, 108, and 86 in 2020. Now, here's the thing, the fatalities for this year, they've already passed years past, and we haven't even reached that point of Memorial Day to Labor Day when those fatalities tend to climb even higher. So as far as staying behind the wheel, the reminder here to stay off the phones and keep those distractions in the back seat and focus on the road to make sure that you're getting where you're going safely. It's so important. For now, they're reporting live here in Salt Lake City. I'm Kara Bracken for KSL 5 News.